Colorado means a lot to me for a few reasons, but like you can see that that's where the beginning started. And really that's where I finally took the leap and was like fully invested in bodybuilding, like only coaching, only bodybuilding, training with Brett every day, where the main goal was training. And I was in Wyoming still. I was still working the 9 to 5, still doing construction. Denver was big for me in that I finally believed in myself enough to take that jump. It really became home for us, and then really where Brett and I made drastic leaps in our bodybuilding careers and in our progress. It really just became home.
Right here, we just did a crazy offset on hack squat, and the boys were pulling plates off that. That's why Brett's looking at me. Looks like I'm about to die, because I was about to die, and that was like my last hard leg day right before I won my pro card. So this place is definitely nostalgic. This is home for me. This is where it all started. Brett and I really, this is our humble beginnings here. So couldn't be more thankful for this gym, Dylan taking care of us, providing the coolest equipment on the planet. And if you come to Denver, you're around here and you want to train at the sickest gym on the planet, this is one of them right here. This is definitely in my top 3 for more than one reason. Obviously, it's like home to me. It's close to my family home in Wyoming as well. But just overall, this place has so much meaning to me because this is where it all began. All right, guys, back home at arm brush. We're hitting chest and a little bit of arms at the end. But we start with chest. You guys already know that's my weak body part. We're gonna make it better today at home, the place that we've got it all started in. Brett and I used to run this thing just about every single week if we didn't run the prime fly machine, which we have the prime fly machine at home. So we made sure to get on the side back. We're gonna start with flies like we always do. Just like you guys already know, if you've watched any chest days before, flies is how we get these pecs activated, really isolate them and get a lot of blood in there and get ready for the pressing movement. If you guys have been following for a long time, you know what's coming next, and that's to warm up on some incline and do some dumbbell incline with the Broncos, baby. Do the Bronco dumbbells, the notorious Bronco dumbbells. So the rule has always been, if you can get 20, Dylan would get heavier dumbbells. So been a few years, maybe Brett and I can knock out a set of 20 here. We'll see what happens, but all right, these babies ain't light, that's for sure. So it'll be a fun one. Let's get after it.
That's how we win. Yep. 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 Gotta get me. Let's go. Get in the groove. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Pussy. Yeah, and I got 19 ones. Yeah, I got 19 ones. And I can't ever fucking get better than it now. Even now. Because I know how to work my chest now.
Oh.
Instead of just
cheat it up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Go big dog, come on. Time to eat. Yeah. Get mad. Let's go. Yes. Come on. Punch. Punch. Let's go. Yeah. Get me with it. Let's go, B. Yes. 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 We ran those Bronco dumbbells, definitely didn't get 20 again. My PR there is 19. So like we were talking about though, Brett and I's form has cleaned up in the past few years. We're definitely a little bit more controlled, a little bit safer. As we get older and the joints get a little older, gotta be a little more careful. So whatever we got there, I don't remember. It was like 12, 13. Brett got like 17. So still strong there, but definitely need to work the dumbbells if we want to get that 20 again. But next thing's next. We're going to our favorite flat press machine. This is the flex press. This is one that Brett and I ran into the ground every single chest day when we lived down here in Denver. This is one that we have at Revive that gets broke every once in a while, but when it's working, we're running it as well. So we love this piece. We're gonna throw 4 plates on this son of a bitch and run it into the ground till we ain't got no more, and then we'll do it back on it. We'll go to the next. right, we finished that flex leverage press up there with an intensifier of a rest pause. So you guys saw about 10 reps, a little rest, go till failure, a little rest, go till failure again. Now we're gonna go into one of Brett and I's favorite combination exercises here, where we do flies. We're gonna do 10 flies here. Then we're gonna go in, we're gonna touch the dumbbells together, and we're gonna do an inner chest press here, really hitting those inner fibers and really hitting the chest in a fully contracted position. We're gonna go through a couple rounds there. This time we're gonna do 4, then we're gonna up the weight, we're gonna do 3 next time. But this is just a good way to really pump some blood in there, pump the nutrients in there after we've done those heavy sets with the exercises before, really get those nutrients in there and get recovery started. Over there on a hammer strength machine here, it's one of Brett and I's favorites. So this one is a very high incline focus one, getting a little bit of front delt and then all of that upper pec. Really kind of an area that I need to fill in is that upper chest shelf, and Brett's upper chest shelf is crazy. This is one of our favorite machines here. So ran that thing, as you guys see, not moving a ton of weight here, just honestly getting blood in there, trying to hammer it down, but these pressing muscles are starting to get real tired. So. Finished up chest there. Now we're gonna move into some arms. We are going to start here with some triceps. We're gonna start with a little fun thing for you guys called the club pump. So this is something that Brett and I would have done in college on a Friday night before we were about to go out to the bar. Make sure we look juicy for the girls. There's 5 tricep exercises in a free-for-all straight set. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna push, we got the rope here. We're going to do 2 sets, one where we go out with it and we hit this outer head, one where we keep our hands together, we go down with it, which hits this back head. We're going to drop the rope off. We're going to go to a bar. We're going to go overhand press downs. Then we're going to go underhand press downs. Then we're going to switch back to the rope, and we're going to go a skull crusher variation and really get those triceps stretched out at the end. So it's going to pack a ton of blood in there, get a bunch of breakdown, and really just get your arms nice and juicy, making sure you look good at the club. Use the adductor to push your hamstring on that leg to me. Keep your leg straight, but push it. There you go. You feel that? Now give me a turn in your waist and flex your abs down. I'm gonna teach you a little trick. Come back here. Grab your trunks right here with your index. Pull and use that to help get your thumbs set, and you can kind of then really push into your side. Start by loading it first. So take this leg, use this adductor and push it against this hamstring, and then sit into it. Give me just a little bit of lift in your chest, right there. Give me 1 spiked foot, there you go. Now squeeze your glutes together. I mean, for a first timer, bro, this guy looks great. Now give me just a different leg variation, just step your leg down hard. Perfect, perfect. Even most muscular. Keep coming, keep bringing those elbows to me. Keep coming through, keep coming through. Squeeze that chest through like you're gonna do a chest fly. Yeah, there you go. Instead of like squeezing, that's making you narrow, you wanna lift the chest and stay as big as you can. Good, see that? Feel the delts be wide. For him, honestly, it's just, it will be just posing because he already has the muscle there. So it's like as soon as it starts to get the feel, it's gonna come very quickly. Usually it's like when you don't have good mind to muscle connection, it's a weak body part. That's usually when it's like posing gets really difficult because you're like,
I can't feel it. Like I used to have trouble really getting my chest to go because I just didn't have a big enough chest. Now that it's bigger, it gets better. Yeah, lats getting open is another one. And a lot of times it's mostly like stuck. It's like people need tissue work and stuff. Shoulder mobility is huge. Brett would change the music to like 2000s crunk. And then it would be like Lil Jon like, yeah! And everybody's like, oh fuck, Brett and Martin are about to train. Now we're about to listen to the gorillas yell and scream. And Brett, they called us the bark, because both of us kind of sound like we're barking when we yell a little bit. So this is the notorious leg room at Armbrust Pro Gym. This is home. This is where we grew the wheels that you guys know me for, all the cross striations and all those things. And as you can see on the walls and stuff in here, completely surrounded by greatness, pictures of guys with the greatest legs of all time. This is where Phil Heath trained every day, where he won 7 Mr. Olympias, and hopefully I can bring one home to these guys as well. This is home for me, and I'm just happy to be here. We're gonna crush some legs today. We're so strong you could only put skinnies on there. So it was like, we had like at Armbrust we have plate discrimination, and the thick plates we don't like thick here, only like skinny plates. They reupholstered it, and when they did, they didn't put as much padding down as the first time. Yeah, I mean, we just ran it into the ground.
So before I made the leap, and kind of what made me know that I wanted to make that leap and go to Denver and believe in myself was, and believe that I could do this in bodybuilding was, I was working back in Wyoming, working construction during the week. We would come down usually on Friday night. Brett and I would train on Friday night, get a session in on Saturday, get a session in on Sunday, and then I would come home. And just being in that environment, being around other bodybuilders that were good bodybuilders, and also guys that had seen the greats like Phil and stuff, you know. So the trainers in there, they all watched Phil come up. They all seen Phil when he was young and what kind of potential he had and what kind of muscle bellies he had and work ethic he had. They were all in my ear telling me like, you can do this, man, you can really do this. Brett was kind of in my ear like, hey man, I think you can pursue the coaching thing. And I was slowly building a coaching program and slowly building my athletes up while I was still doing construction. Going down on the weekends was like just the progression before finally saying, okay, it's time to go, let's make the leap and jump in and go in head first for Denver. So I ended up doing that, and then and the rest is history, I guess.
Let's go, Brett. You gotta beat me. I know it's just what we needed. That's how you get big legs. Yeah, especially for your job, huh? Hey, let's go.
Going back, it just means everything to us. You can see like everyone still loves us in Colorado. Everyone is so good to us, and they miss us there, and we love going back and really like lighting the fire and underneath everybody's butt and making sure that they fall in love with the passion of the sport again. And that gym, you can see the owner and the trainers there. they're all very passionate about bodybuilding. Just like a second family we have there, and it's always good to go back. This was a really cool opportunity for me because I haven't guest posed for Dylan before, so to be able to have the opportunity to guest post for him specifically at his show, you know, other guys like Derek Lunsford, Mr. Olympia was a guest poser there as well, and Hunter Labrada, so the greats, you know, so hopefully following in their footsteps, and just like Phil, that's what kind of drew me to Colorado and the NPC and Armrest Pro Gym. Was it really just became home. What's up, guys? It's bright and early here in Denver, Colorado, and we made our way up to Red Rocks Amphitheater. So this thing is a very famous amphitheater. They do a bunch of concerts here. We have some ideas for some content that we want to shoot here, but we got a little wrench thrown in things here as the class of 2025 is here. And they're doing some kind of senior meetup thing, it looks like, before maybe their senior year kicks off. So kind of cool for them. But we don't want to interrupt what they're doing, so we'll wait, and then we'll get the content that we need to get. But it's cool out here, it's super beautiful, just soaking in the sunshine. Although it is early, it is beautiful and worth it. So we're gonna hang out here, we'll get some cool content for you guys that we'll be rolling out to you soon, and we'll talk to you when we get back to the house. But regardless, we will get a posing video for you guys here.